Hello everyone, welcome to Every Day is a Different Day with Palazolo, where we speak about having the courage to go on a journey of life. So the topic for today is get to know yourself. Get to know yourself. I defined get to know yourself as simply not believing what other people say about you. Getting to know yourself is simply not believing what other people say about you, which is in order for you to have a personal fulfillment, personal growth, and personal development, all those things, in order for them to be able to come true or to actually happen, they need you to know yourself. They need you to be a part of yourself, which is simply not believing what other people say about you, not caring about what they say about you, and giving a lot of attention to yourself. You see? So these are the questions. I had about like 2 or 3 questions that I've written down that you should ask yourself if you really want to get to know yourself. I said here, what do you want out of your life? What do you actually want out of your life? You know the things that you want out of your life. For me, I want happiness. Like, honestly, one thing that I love and desire the most is happiness and peace. I don't like drama in my life, so I love when I'm happy and the people around me are happy, and I feel like most of the time it depends on me for them to be happy, because I'm in charge of my world. You know, if I'm sad, I'm going to Bluetooth that energy to people and they will end up being sad, which is wrong, you know. So you should decide and have a feeling with yourself that you know what you want. You know, you should be ready for yourself. And being ready for yourself, it honestly doesn't have age, or if you're still in high school or college, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you are able to change yourself each and every time you see that you're going in the wrong path. So another question is, what would you enjoy if you were not concerned about what people would say to you? What would you enjoy if you were not concerned about what people would say to you? Like, for real, like, think. There are lots of things that we would enjoy as humans if we were not concerned about what they would say. If you were not concerned what your parents would say. If you were not concerned of what the other people would say. I feel like that question is very fun. It actually drives you directly to you know, to getting to know yourself. You're like, you know what, I feel like I would have had fun if this and this and those and that happened, you know. So this is a cute question, a fun question for you to actually feel, you know, right after that question that says, what do you want out of your life, you know. So another thing that I've actually thought of, how do I become myself? Another thing that I've said to myself was, I was like, can you just decide to be your own best friend? Decide, have that decision to be your own best friend. You cannot actually take care of other people or have any kind of connection with people without you having to be your own best friend. You know, be your own best friend. Being your own best friend will give you moments where you just sit alone and give yourself a hug and be kind to yourself. It's a decision that you have to take for yourself. You know, I know it's awkward to give yourself a hug, but if you take that 1 minute of your time and just give yourself a hug and just you know, just give yourself a hug, that will actually make you feel in a way that you never thought you would, and that would be positive as possible, and it will make you kind to yourself. You will be able to actually Smile at yourself in the mirror and get to know yourself to the next level. That's one thing that will actually drive you to becoming you in a way that you never thought you would. And getting to know yourself as well is actually deciding to make sure that you choose the right people to surround you, and you should just take no for an answer. Like, make sure that you say no to people, so that you can be able to have boundaries when it comes to relationships. It's very important to actually have boundaries when it comes to your friendship, your relationship, anything that you come across that has a ship at the end, which is friendship, relationship, whatever ship. Don't ship anything. Just make sure that you connect with the right people. The energy that you breathe in, the energy that you feel, the air that you consume needs to be the right one. You cannot be surrounded by people that will demotivate you all the time. You will never know yourself. And getting to know yourself is levels, my friend. So you should be happy that, okay, I want to get to know myself now, because you're going to get to know yourself now, and you're going to get to know yourself in the next level. You're going to get to know yourself in 5 years to come, because you're going to be a different person from now to next and to 5 years to come. So you need to get to know yourself now. If something says get to know yourself, and most of the time, if you notice, when you want to know yourself, God puts you in a stage where you don't actually engage with a lot of people. That means you need to sit and understand this concept of getting to know yourself and what you want out of this world and why you exist. What is your purpose? All those things, they require you to be alone. They require you to find yourself alone. You cannot find yourself when people are around. You cannot get to know who you are when humans are around. You need to be on your own space, in your own environment. Even when it comes to studying or whatever, anything that you do, if God says, can you do it alone? Just try to do it alone. And even the atmosphere, the universe tells you what to do, It really tells you what to do. So it's very important to focus on getting to know yourself, because you get to know yourself in every situation that you come across, or in every life moment that you come across. You get to know yourself. You'll be like, I didn't know that I can be this humble. I didn't know that I can be this patient. I didn't know that I can be courageous. I didn't know that I can be this kind to people. You won't be able to know yourself unless you have a moment with yourself, like have places that that you go on your own, like you just sit and have a conversation with yourself. One thing that I like to do is to go outside. I love nature. I really love nature. Taking a walk by my own, or just being outside and writing a journal and how I'm feeling and what I'm seeing outside. To be honest, it just it just shows me every time when I go outside and sit on my own, it just shows me that there's more that I can do. There's a lot that I can do. There are things that I do alone and be like, you know what, this is me. It makes me the best version of me, and I feel like I am me. You just have those moments when you do the right thing, when you do the things that you are supposed to do in order for you to get to know yourself. That is super important. To actually have a time with yourself, it's very important, my friend, because you cannot get to know yourself when humans are around. People are a distraction most of the time. Yes, there are friends or other people that are good in your life, but you need to make sure that you are the one who's good before saying that this person is the right one to give me advices. You need to first check yourself and know yourself to the level that you never thought. You need to know yourself to an extent that if someone comes in your life and tries to change the way you see things, what would you do? You know, you need to know yourself to that level and be like, I would never do that thing. I would never. They say never, but you know that never is never to you, and you would never do that. That means you know yourself to the next level. You know, that there are some things that you would never do, even though they say that never say never. There are things you would never do. That means you know yourself at that time. But if you don't know yourself, you will say never. I'll never do that. 3 weeks later, you're with the people. Which is wrong. You don't know yourself yet. Just find yourself. One thing about this world, it's like a mother hugging you. It has all the beauty and power to comfort you just on your own. It's like a mother, bro. The world, it really comforts you. Yes, we say we need people. If you notice, guys, when you get to the next level of life, let's say to your future, maybe you're a millionaire, or you have your dream job. If you notice in your dream job, you are not going to be surrounded by people that are negative or whatever, or people in general. God just wants you to do things on your own. He wants you to be by yourself, if you notice. And then you'll be like, when people ask you, do you have friends? You'll be like, no, I don't have friends. Because strategy requires you to walk alone. Vision requires you to walk alone. Your planning requires you to walk alone. So if you're going to struggle now and you're like, I need people, I need my friends, my friend, you're going to struggle when it comes to you getting to the next level. You need to fight this on your own and be on your own. When you get to the top, my friend, the top requires you to have few friends, maybe 1 or 2. And then the rest of your friends, the one that you used to have, they're not there anymore because they are going to distract you. That's why they're not a part of your life. You should know, if people are not a part of your life and the universe does not agree for them to be a part of your life, or God doesn't agree for them to be a part of your life, my friend, those people will distract you. That's why they're not a part of your life. And that is the truth. So be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Be comfortable with being alone. Be comfortable with not being in any kind of relationship. Be comfortable so that you can purely enter the next level. Because you're not going to be where you want to be, my friend, with a lot of people surrounding you. You will never. You need to be where you are or where you want to be alone. Then you will get to the next level. Yes, we have people that give us advices. It's nice. It's okay. It's okay. It's very nice. But what I'm trying to say to you is, in order for you to get to know yourself, have a time with yourself so that you can say that I would never do this. I trust myself. If someone comes to me and say this and that and those, I will question that person. And that person will be frustrated because of my questions. I believe in myself and I know that I am willing. I know that I'm strong. I can change the world. And you cannot have that feeling. You cannot be that brave to say that unless you know yourself. Have the courage to change, my friend. Your vision, if you notice, is not filled with a lot of people that you knew. Your vision is filled with yourself and your future family. Your vision is filled with yourself and your cars, with yourself and your house, with yourself and, that's your vision. If you notice, you will never see yourself being next to someone unless your vision is to get married. But if you notice, if your vision is to get married, if your dream is to get married, there won't be a friend next to you and your boyfriend. If your vision is to be a mother, there won't be a friend next to you and the kid. If your vision is to be in the ministry of the Lord, there won't be someone next to you besides you and the Bible. If your vision is to be a doctor, there won't be anyone next to you besides yourself. It's your vision. Passion, my friend, takes energy. Vision takes energy. Strategy takes energy. All of those things, they need you to have energy. If you don't have that energy to push yourself to the next level, you will never know yourself. Knowing yourself is being alone in the moments of the worst, in the moments of the best, and yes, that's you. Focus, my friend. Focus. We are all still young. We are all young. If you are 60, you are younger than a person who's 67. If you are 28, or if you are 20, you are younger than a 28-year-old. You see what I'm talking about? Where I'm trying to say that everyone is young. And we can all do it. You will only rest when you die, my friend. Push, work so hard until you see your work. Because if you're not going to work so hard and you will rest in this world, when you're supposed to be resting when you are dead, one thing that I want to do for myself, I want to do everything that I can to become me, to become the best version of myself. I want to do everything that I can to have the right money, to be the right mother to my children, to be the right wife, to be the right person. Everything right before I die. You understand me? I want everything to be right before I die, to be okay before I die, so that when I go down there, I rest in peace. You see what I'm talking about? If you don't know yourself until you die, my friend, you ain't gonna rest in peace. That's why sometimes it's important to say, oh, may his soul rest in peace, may his soul rest in peace. But at the same time, it can't rest in peace unless that person did all the things that they were supposed to do on earth. And my friend, they are not lying when they say we only have one life. Imagine, bruh, you have one life. Imagine if you had 24 hours to change your life. 24 hours, after 24 hours, you be dead. All of us. What would you do? What's that one thing you would do or you would see yourself doing? My friend, try to focus on yourself for once. Get excited about who you are and what you're about to do. Be excited. That will help you emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, all aspects of it all. It will help you to focus on yourself. You hear me? Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself before life takes care of you. And you won't like it when life takes care of you, because it will take you to the negative side, my friend. You should take care of yourself. You know, life cannot take care of you, my friend. You can take care of yourself. Be energized every time you have a beautiful thought, a new thought. Be energized. You know, just feel free by yourself, not involving other people. Because most of the time, if you involve other people in your dreams, it doesn't work accordingly. You see? So learn to focus on yourself and get to know yourself to the next level. There's only one thing you want out of this world. You see? There's only one thing that can concern you when it comes to people saying things to you. You see? So, my friend, do everything the way that you want to. Just don't care about what people say, bro. Getting to know yourself is simply not caring about what they say about you. And if you notice, when you know yourself, there are lots of people who get inspired by you, you know, because you're true to yourself. So guys, stay true to yourselves. Please like, comment, and subscribe. May the Holy Spirit be with you, and may He help you to become you, you know, to change in the best version of yourself, to just be in your own field and play your own sport, right? So please, my friend, get to know yourself to the next level in order for you to feel free in this world. And take care of yourself, my friend. Thank you so much. May the Holy Spirit be with you.